Okay, at this time, I'd like to go ahead and call to order Perry Township Board of Trustee work session agenda, or I'm sorry, work session on October 1st, 2020 at 4 p.m. Ms. Bingham, will you take roll?
Mears,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Hartshorn.
Yes.
And also, I'd like to mention that we apologize for, we had technical problems on Zoom. So thank you for sticking with us, and we will proceed.
Should we mention now quickly that our meeting for tomorrow?
Oh yeah, and I know we do have we have put out there that we had a special meeting tomorrow at 6 o'clock for a legal issue. At this time, that will be postponed, and we will notify you once it has been rescheduled.
So this work session was to define the job responsibilities for the Township Office Assistant Zoning Administrator, or Office Assistant Zoning Administrator Rubbish Coordinator. Historically, we've had a zoning and rubbish coordinator, someone who dealt with the trash bills and whatnot. But we haven't had an office assistant, and we wanted to further define those details of responsibility of stuff that historically the fiscal officer, Ms. Benkin, has done, and make sure that those are aligned with Karen's responsibilities, so Ms. Benkin doesn't have to do the stuff that now would fall to Ms. Kaler. So to that end, we received a list from Fiscal Officer Benkin that had a number of responsibilities identified that she felt would fall to Ms. Kaler. I'll just start from the top down and we'll discuss as we go if anyone's got anything. First one is handle all incoming calls and forward messages to appropriate departments, trustees, and the fiscal officer. Trash calls, complaints, billing, payments, and tax assessments. Ms. Bacon did state that she is the treasurer for the WRCG and asked if we were interested in changing that. So at this time, I don't think that requires any change.
I don't see any reason to change it unless Rhonda wanted it changed. But
So at this time, that'll continue to be something that Fiscal Officer Benkin will be responsible for. All BZA and ZC, I'm taking it, Rhonda, that ZC is zoning committee?
Zoning Commission.
Commission, thank you. All BZA and zoning commission meetings are issues. Order office supplies, cleaning supplies, and general cleaning. I'm taking that general cleaning of the facilities, right? Okay. Secretary for the trustees and the other departments. Cemetery deeds, burial permits, and culvert installation letters for residents, to be sent to residents. Receive payments for any cemetery or culverts. Farmland preservation paperwork. Is that something that you've been prosecuting? Okay. Help walk-ins with any questions that they have. And I will say to that end, we've updated the published business hours in multiple places to show when Ms. Kaler will be in the building. Piermont, was that a comment? Okay. Piermont Light District tax assessment. Reply to emails. That needs a little bit more to it. There's going to be stuff that comes in that's specific to the work that you do. There's also a couple of aliases that I've created out there that send stuff to you and Rhonda for stuff at the offices. And it's just offices at Perry Township, at the domain. So if there's any questions about stuff that comes in regarding emails, let us know. Open and close the office. retrieve mail and distribute to appropriate departments, and retrieve trash box payments. Manage, and I take inventory list to be manage inventory lists. Is that accurate, Rhonda?
The inventory list is on the zoning administrator's computer.
Okay, you're familiar with that?
I'll find it.
Okay. Is that the same list that you printed and provided to the trustees?
Well, the police have their list. The zoning administrator's office has the FO's office, her office, the reception, kitchen, meeting room, restrooms.
Yeah, I think that's the one that you printed and put in our drawer. So
That's one we need for the end of the year inventory, right?
yes, yes. And then is there one for the maintenance building or any of the other outbuildings in the township, Rhonda?
That is on the zoning administrator's computer as well. And Mr. Kraft will update her on that.
Okay, great. So you'll be coordinating that. I did notice that there's some stuff on there that didn't have serial numbers on it, model numbers and stuff, but we'll get that done. Attend monthly trustee meetings. It's up to the trustees if you want her to attend monthly working sessions. There was more. Monthly working sessions, emergency meetings, or special meetings. So I think the way things have evolved here, that you've been doing the minutes, you submit the minutes to Rhonda. Rhonda is responsible for the minutes, but you've been taking the minutes, and that's been working.
Mm-hmm.
So does that work for you, Rhonda?
I do the minutes when I'm present.
Okay. Okay, we'll just make sure that we have that identified, that if she's not present, then that falls to. Actually, that would fall as part of the pro temp secretary
Yes.
when needed.
Yes.
So, okay. And then maintain $60 in trash change drawer with proper bills, coins to make change. Petty cash, $50. And then you said records request $5. Is that just taking the records request and
To make change if people,
make change for that? Okay.
yeah.
And then,
Rhonda will still take records requests, right? Because she's the record keeper. She's the.
yes, the records request still go to you, right, Rhonda?
Depends upon what the request is.
Well, they initiate through you though, right?
Did you say something to me, Mindy? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm losing the mask here, guys.
That's
16
fine.
card. The records requests initiate through you. Whomever makes the request, it goes to you, and then you distribute it to each one of us.
Not always, no. They can email it directly to the zoning administrator or the police chief or to a trustee. It does not have to go through me. If it does, then whatever I need to handle, I will address or forward it to another person, whoever it's regards to.
I believe that process-wise, we should have a single point of submission.
She's always done that before.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Because I never get the police records request. That never goes through me.
No, not the police, but everything else that all the other records you've done in the past.
Like all the general requests for whatever it has been. Is it okay with you if we make you the point of contact to receive those and then you funnel them out to whoever they need to go to?
That's fine.
And then the last thing was pro temp secretary when needed, which if fiscal officer Benkin's not available for a meeting, taking the minutes for that and submitting it to the fiscal officer would then be done. And any other kind of a loss for other scenarios where she'd be the pro temp. But
So basically, Ms. Finken will attend all the meetings and take the minutes. Or Ms. Taylor is. Or we.
yes, if Ms. Benkin's not at a meeting,
And you will.
Ms. Kaler will take them and she will submit them to.
So Ms. Finken will be at the meeting, she'll take the minutes, she'll type them up.
No.
Okay, and if she's not here, then you will be. Okay, got it. Okay,
That was all that Rhonda had sent. Was there anything else that has come across your desk recently that doesn't fall within what we talked about?
Not that I can think of.
I would like to say, Ms. Killer has addressed it with me. And she was asking me if it would be okay on certain things like cleaning supplies and things like that. Can she go to the dollar store and purchase those instead of going through whoever we go through? It's ridiculous in price.
So much more expensive.
And she can go here and we can take it out of petty cash.
I would think so. I mean, because it is a reimbursement, it's like the
Right.
keys, right?
Right.
So,
Because she says it's a lot cheaper if we just go to the dollar store and purchase, a cleaning supplies.
well, in the past, we probably have the
Yes.
option, right? So,
Okay, I just want to make sure that was
To
in
my knowledge, all of the accounts, like the petty cash and all that in there needs to be replenished, because I don't think, I mean, I haven't got in them since
Right.
Kate was here. So, other than the can that had like the petty cash in it,
Mhm.
there's like $7 in there.
do we have an amount that we usually kept in petty cash? I mean, it's, on this, it was, well, it says petty cash $50. Rhonda, has that been historically what's been tried to maintain there?
Yes,
$50 in petty cash?
yes.
So they all need to be brought back up to $50 or whatever they're supposed
The
to.
petty cash is 50 and the trash change for is 60.
Okay. So, yeah, we need to look at that and make sure that they're ready to go.
Will you find out what the amount is and email Ms. Bacon?
And then she can go to like LCMV and get it.
No,
She's not on it, no.
No.
So that would have to go through Rhonda. Rhonda would then go and get that for
Yeah,
her.
any money transaction should go through Rhonda.
Yes.
Understand? I'm just talking it out.
Yeah.
Rhonda, are there any jobs on that list that you feel like you want to maintain? Are there any specific duties that you feel very passionate about taking over or holding on to or doing?
And no, that's fine.
Okay. I feel like for my comfort level, and nothing against Karen, but things like the Piermont Light District tax assessment, to me, that seems more like a fiscal officer thing because it involves our taxes or the taxes as opposed to an office administration role.
That's how it's been ever since I was elected in '08 and came in. Tara Reinhardt always handled that.
Okay.
And is that because it's more of a zoning assessment similar to the trash assessment? I mean, obviously it would be submitted to you and then the county, right?
Yeah, I think with the additional hours, that's how Tara always handled it because of her hours that she worked.
Okay.
You
So,
did it this time, did you, Ms. Gibb?
Yes.
So do you think it's something that you should or should not be tasked with, Rhonda?
No, I don't need to. That's
Okay.
all right. Well, is there anybody that has anything else regarding stuff that needs to be identified as being Ms. Kelly's responsibility? Okay.
I would like to say that, I guess the purpose of this meeting was that we clarify a few things with some circumstances in the office that have changed. That's why this meeting was called, because Ms. Kaler was given her duties, but things have changed with no control of ours. So this is why we had this meeting, just to clarify if anybody has any questions. And if you do, you all have our number or our email, and we'd be more than happy to talk.
Feel free to call the township anytime. You can email all the trustees directly through the website, or you can contact Ms. Kaler and she can put you in touch with one of the trustees if you don't have our phone numbers. Any elements?
You okay with everything?
Ms. Taylor, do you have any questions for us?
No, I think I've pretty well been doing this list, so I think I'm okay.
Okay. Well, at this time, I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Mears,
Yes.
Hartshorn,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.